Good evening and thanks for joining us for News from a Catholic Perspective. I'm Wyatt Goolsby in for Lauren Ashburn. Tonight, pro-life groups are urging pro-life Americans to make their voices heard. A bill that would ban abortions after 20 weeks faces a tough vote next week, and advocates say now is the time to ask lawmakers to back it. Capitol Hill correspondent Jason Calvi breaks down the numbers for us. Good evening, Jason.
Good evening, Wyatt. The bill needs 60 votes to pass, with most Republicans voting for the pro-life bill. That still means about 10 Democrats will have to get on board. Now, some of the key senators are up for re-election, and their stance on this bill could sway voters. Senator Heidi Heitkamp, a Democrat from North Dakota, faces a tough re-election this fall. President Trump won 64% of her state's votes. I know in North Dakota they already have that ban on the books. Is that something that I know you didn't support it last time? Where are you following this time around?
We're taking a look at it.
Okay. Senator Heitkamp voted against the 20-week abortion ban in 2015. The bill failed to get the needed 60 votes.
On this vote, the yeas are 54 and the nays are 42.
Wisconsin and Ohio also ban most abortions after 20 weeks of pregnancy. 3 senators from those states, all Democrats, are up for re-election. All 3 voted against the 2015 Senate bill. But 3 Democrats also up for re-election voted yes. Senator Bob Casey of Pennsylvania, Joe Manchin of West Virginia, and Joe Donnelly of Indiana. Those states all passed 20-week bans. Pennsylvania's governor vetoed his state's bill. Senator Lindsey Graham, who's sponsoring the ban, tells me the tide is turning in America.
We're one of 7 nations in the world that allow abortion on demand at 20 weeks. That's the 5th month of the pregnancy. 20 states have passed a version of this, so I think a lot of pro-choice people could be for this because you're talking about the 5th month.
You only got 54 votes last time.
I hope we do better.
Now, several pro-life leaders tell me they're going to be using Monday's vote as well as the life issue in general as a key issue in this year's midterm elections. The new Knights of Columbus Marist poll finds 63% of voters support banning abortions after 20 weeks of pregnancy. But in 2016, the economy, not abortion, was the issue most voters said was most important when they voted. Wyatt?
Jason, if the 20-week ban actually passes, would it then survive a legal challenge?
Laws in 21 states ban abortion after 20 weeks, but courts shot down 2 of those, in Idaho and in Arizona. Now, Supreme Court precedent does allow states to restrict abortions once the unborn baby is viable.
Capitol Hill correspondent Jason Calvi reporting. Thanks, Jason.